When we're playing our mobile games, sometimes we're looking for something a little bit creepy, a little bit scary, and specifically zombie style games. So today I put together a list of 10 plus zombie games on mobile that are decent, worth checking out. Some really great, and others that'll kind of fill that need, that void for some good zombie games. Let's go take a look at the list. Starting off today's list, we have Dead Effect 2. This game sits with 10 million downloads, 4.2 stars, and does bring you into a space-themed zombie attack game. This one's really special, in my opinion. I like this one because, one, it's classic. This one's been around for a while, but not only that, it also has combat both with insanely large firepower weapons as well as melee weapons, making your combat experience diverse as you play through the game. As I mentioned, it's not the newest title on the list, but it is definitely one of the best if you're looking for some really fast-paced zombie action. In addition to this, you have some really nice modern weapons that are just enjoyable to use. The combat is fun. If you're looking for a first-person version of something that's bloody, gory, and filled with the undead, this is a great option for you. A great way to start out the list with Dead Effect 2. Now maybe you're looking for a little bit more of a casual style zombie game. How about The Walking Zombie 2 Shooter with 50 million downloads and 4.5 stars. This game is surprisingly fun and addicting. You're going to be walking around an undead world with your hub home base where you're going to go to upgrade weapons, get new gear, and further progress your account. Then you're going to go on missions into the undead world and take down some zombies. All of this is put together in a way that makes the game very easy to come back to, very enjoyable while you play it, and grind worthy. There's definitely things that you're going to want to play for so you could progress throughout the game. But with that being said, it doesn't feel like a chore, it doesn't feel like work, it's actually quite enjoyable, and it's easy to dive back into every single day to continue going through the different missions that the game has to offer. But if you want blood, combat, big guns, and just straight up zombie gore, Dead Trigger 2 is a great option. A game with 50 million downloads, 4.5 stars, and that is another veteran on the scene. This game has been around for quite a long time, still one of the most played zombie games on mobile. Like many of the games on the list here today, you're going to have many different types of weapons that you could cycle through to take down the undead. It's really just a lot of fun and a gory massacre style gameplay. To be honest with you, this is probably one of the first games that I played when I started playing mobile games, and I remember playing it. It was quite a bit of fun, and it just has different mechanics, old school of course, but ones that are enjoyable to play. It fixes the need that you have to just get some undead, a little bit more dead, taking them down, making them bleed, and enjoying some gore. Now, my personal favorite game on today's list is Plants vs. Zombies. Definitely a zombie game, but not the type that you were probably thinking of. This is a tower defense style game, and one of the best tower defense style games in gaming altogether ever. Plants vs. Zombies has over 500 million downloads, is ranked with 4.2 stars, and is a very fun combat style game that's easy for young people to play and just challenging enough for people that understand tower defense. There's no question that if you're looking for a zombie-themed tower defense style game, this is the best one on the market, and I'm talking even mobile or even on PC. PvZ is where it's at. Let me know what games that you've seen on the list so far interest you the most. Maybe none, and if not, keep watching because you may find a few towards the end of the list. Call of Duty Mobile Zombies. Yes, of course Call of Duty Mobile is one of the best mobile games, one of the top grossing mobile games, and just one of the best ones in the scene. But when you put the zombies mode inside of it, man, it does fit this category well. When you're being attacked by hordes of zombies more and more over time, upgrading your weapons and really just going through the mechanics that the game has to offer that make it different than any other on the scene, I mean, this is one of the best zombie type game modes ever made, and I'm talking about both on mobile and on PC. It's done really well here in Call of Duty Zombies. Unfortunately, you have to wait for the game mode to be present inside of Call of Duty Mobile before you can get involved in the zombies mode. I wish it were there all the time, but as of right now, it's not. Still, one of the best. With 10 million downloads and 4.6 stars, we have Into the Dead 2. What we're looking at here is an endless runner style game where you're going to pick up many different weapons along the way and take those weapons and put them to the faces of the zombies that get in your way. The cool thing about this game that makes it different than all the others is you don't have to control the movement of your character besides left and right, up and down. But you do have to control the weapons that you choose to take down the enemies that come in your way. Also, you don't have to shoot either. It's auto shoot, auto move. All you have to do is control which direction, and of course, like I said, which weapons are best for the most destruction. This game, it's surprisingly fun. And then we have Doomsday: Last Survivors. This game has 10 million downloads, 4.5 stars, and is within the strategy genre. Inside of this game, it's a multiplayer online competition and real-time strategy elements. We're talking like kingdom builder status right here inside of this one, where you're going to need to fight off zombies and other types of enemies, including real people that are trying to get what you have. Definitely a nice looking trailer here. The gameplay, though, could be quite different. Is it worth you checking out? Unkilled FPS, from one of my favorite developers on the scene. We're looking at a game here with 10 million downloads and 4.4 stars. Another classic mobile game, one that's been around for some time and that offers some great zombie combat. The game has nice support as well. It's still being put together and updated as we go on right now. And it's, again, a really fun, entertaining way to take down zombies and to just get that feeling that you need when you want complete destruction. Another bullet storm shooter zombie game I have for you today is called Left to Survive with 10 million downloads and 4.5 stars. Here you're going to choose between different shooters and different characters inside of the game, but the cool thing about this one is it does offer you cover mechanics that the other games don't really have for you. Also, the view that you have inside of this game is more of a third-person experience than the first person that most of the other zombie games on the list have shown. In addition, you could play as this guy who's pretty BA, as well as, like I mentioned, many others that you could choose from when you're choosing out who's going to be part of your battles. The Walking Dead Survivors has 10 million downloads and 4.5 stars. What makes this game unique and enjoyable is the Walking Dead IP. We have so many people that are really into The Walking Dead, myself included. The issue that we have here is that we're looking at another kingdom builder style game, something like Rise of Kingdoms, Call of Dragons, State of Survival, those types of games. So the question is, does this one do it better than something like, say, State of Survival, that's been around for quite a long time? I think it does it well. I think it is and has a decent spot within the kingdom builder space. So if you're looking for a game that could take over hours of your day with combat with your alliance, and you're looking to do it in a zombie-themed world, Walking Dead Survivors is a good option. Also, so is State of Survival. Life After is an action role-playing game that takes you from the mountains to the beach to the forest to the deserts, basically all over the world, taking down the undead. This game sits with 10 million downloads, but only 3.6 stars, so the community is divided on how well this game has been received. It feels more like an action RPG style game set in a zombie world with more modern weapons. It's a game that if you're looking for a different type of zombie experience than most of the bullet hell ones we've shared in the list, that it's worth taking a look into. I think it looks pretty cool, but I also like those more in-depth games. Well, this one's a bit more creepy now, isn't it? A little bit more suspenseful. Dead Target Zombie Games 3D. Seems like a little bit more Resident Evil-like, a little bit slower, not as crazy people, zombies, undead attacking you. This game has 100 million downloads and 4.6 stars, and it seems that you're trying to rid the world of the undead that are beginning to take over. That seems like a common theme though here today, doesn't it? And we're gonna finish the list with Undawn that has 1 million downloads and 3.8 stars. Inside of Undawn, you are in a very open world where you need to build, create, craft everything that you have. You have to survive in this world and you need to do it alone. You also need to survive from the zombies that are trying to take you down. The world here is very cool. I'm gonna do that. The world here is very cool. It's a game that really can take a lot of time for you to invest. It's kind of like one of those survival style games. You need to make your own food, use the bathroom, craft your own homes, find some weapons, and sometimes work together with other people to take down some of the larger tasks. Again, all taking place in a world that's taken over by zombies. I particularly like this game. I think it's fantastic, and it's a good game if you're looking to dive a bunch of hours per day into something and basically create an alternate life inside of a game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow in our next top 10 list because I know you subscribed.